Yeah, it's funny, listener. I didn't spar Forrest, but I met Forrest. So my buddy Jason Halakanen was married to Amanda Lucas, George Lucas's adopted daughter. And so I knew Amanda from around the San Francisco fight scene because Amanda was a pro MMA fighter. She actually got a fight in Japan, excuse me, and won some title that they got together for over there. But that's how fighting sports are, right? Like, I'm not throwing shade on that. That's actually great that Amanda accomplished all that. I taught Amanda in a boxing boot camp, and I was pretty hard on her about her cardio. And I think because in my phase of my life, I was strength and conditioning crazy, right? So I was yelling at her like, "Hey, you better get strength and conditioning crazy to fight." The reality is that's not true, and you learn from your students. Like, I've learned from 12-year-olds, to be honest with you guys, and you pick it up. And I think to be truly humble in martial arts, what you have to do. I didn't understand why slipping was so weird. And then this little 12-year-old student of mine showed, like, my teacher taught me to slip by stepping. And then stepping with slipping became really a lot much easier technique for me. But anyway, Forrest Griffin. So I met him in the hallways of Syndicate MMA, which Jason and Amanda originally owned together. And he was a very gregarious guy, gracious guy, humble guy, all the things you're saying. Great to meet him. Now, it's funny, Jason owned Syndicate with Amanda and John Wood. John Wood was a good guy too, very more serious, more stoic. I think he was married to a porn star at that time, or I don't know, engaged to him or whatever. And Jason started running porn out of his multi-billion-dollar house in Vegas, probably through that connection. But one thing I would say about John Wood is, I sparred with him one day, not him personally, but I sparred at sparring with Syndicate, and I watched him. And John Wood is no better than me at kickboxing by any means. I don't think he's the analyst I am. But John Wood's a big name in MMA right now. Like, by positioning himself, owner of that gym, he's in the corner of Rob Dabashili and any number of UFC champions, Khalil Roundtree when he almost beat Alex Pereira in Utah, or was he in Utah? I think so. Anyway, what's my point? What roads lead us there? I got guys like this crapback saying, "Oh, you stink, you didn't help us." And then, like, I've watched John Wood spar next to me. We're about the same, and we're both good kickboxers. And, he's on top of the MMA world now. And guys, it's just perception makes reality in the fight game and in life in general, right? And that's another way martial arts just mirrors what real life is. Like, are those CEOs that run Fortune 500 companies so much smarter and better than other people? You bet they're not. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Life.